How's it going? I'm Kim from Auspicious Air, and I just wanted to do a mid-January reading update. And we just went retrograde Mercury today or tomorrow. I don't know if it's 17th or 18th. Anyway, also we have a full moon in Cancer. So, what up? So that means a lot of emotions, a lot of family things coming up, clearing of the air. You know, it could mean people coming back, people being honest. You might get some confession. You might have all kinds of things happen. You just don't know, you know? I mean, with retrograde energy, anything can happen. So, yeah, that's exciting, right? Hope everybody's healthy, happy, and safe. And if I didn't say it, I'm Kim with Auspicious Air. I'm doing a Celtic cross. So your first card is the Six of Cups. What crosses it, or the obstacle, is the Five of Swords. Influences, or the conscious, is the Fool. Subconscious, or the root issue, the Empress. The past, Six of Swords. The future, Wheel of Fortune. This is pretty good. 7 is your attitudes or your feelings, the Hermit. The environment, hopes or fears, the outcome, or possible predictions. Possible, meaning you have free will, so don't get it twisted. Knight of Swords is the bottom of the deck, which I put that with the King of Wands, with your possible outcome or future predictions. So I vape and I cuss, so this is not for children. Okay, moving forward. This is about the querent. So the querent, which is, you know, the one who seeks answers. It's Six of Cups. So the collective, feeling nostalgic, feeling, you know, craving that nostalgic feeling, something from the past, living in the past, which, I mean, let's be real, that's kind of what tarot is like almost telling you what you already know, but it's just kind of giving you validity for it, right? Like, that's kind of what tarot is. You could be like, oh my God, yes, that's exactly right. But it's like, yeah, you already kind of knew. I mean, if you're close with spirit and you're close with your guides, I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. This is more just for fun and entertainment purposes. This is not future reading. This is not, you know, I can give you possible predictions, outcomes, possible. That doesn't mean that, like I said, without free will, or, you know, shit changes all the time. Energy changes, energy shifts, energy changes, you know, so take it as you will. What's crossing it is the Two of Swords, which is Five of Swords, which is your obstacle. And the Five of Swords is all about conflict. And, you know, it's, I always get, it's kind of an unfair energy. And it's like you're battling your friends. It's like, it's not even like a fair, it's a battle that's never won by anybody. It's there's no victory in the Five of Swords. So, but the influences or the consciousness of the situation is the Fool. That's, you know, taking risks, you know, jumping off ledges and just free falling, very innocent, naive energy. You know, so that's your conscious, that's what you consciously want to do that. You want to be carefree, take risks, but not knowing what could ultimately happen. I mean, such is life, but it's like actually fully committing to that jump, fully committing to something that you're unsure of, and that is it's scary, but it's like, why not, you know? The root of the issue, or the subconscious, is the Empress. So this is Libra, Taurus energy. They share it lovely with Taurus. You know, the Empress is the mother, the creator. So the root is wanting to be in that creative energy, seeking that out, you know, like I said, with the Fool and then the Empress, seeking out that energy of anything can be done. 5 is the past, which is the 6 of Swords. Could be fitting. It's air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and it's about moving to calmer waters, wanting the situation to change, knowing it can change. You know, we can manipulate energy. We can manipulate people, we can manipulate things, but especially energy. So it's all about perception. So if your perception is everything sucks, then you're going to get more of that. Everything sucks. You know, it's almost like, but you can't just say, oh, everything's great. You have to feel it. It's got to be a feeling. It can't just be the words. You have to actually, and maybe everything isn't great, but it is a little trickery. It's a little manipulative to the energy, but to actually do things that make you feel good. If you don't feel good, like, change the energy. You have to redirect the energy, because the universe only gives you back what you're putting forward. So if you're putting forward things suck, everything's shitty, I hate it, blah, 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 then that's what you're going to get back. So move to calmer waters, move away from past, you know, let that shit go. That's water literally under the bridge. Water under the bridge. So move forward in a positive trajectory, and, you know, things could be worse, right? Okay, so your future is the Wheel of Fortune, which means, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is always turning, okay? Just like energy. Just like energy is always moving. It never stops. So the Wheel of Fortune is, you know, always moving, and it's only in a position, because it's upright, so the position of things being on your side. Like, the universe is on your side right now, basically. So whatever you're manifesting, whatever you're thinking about, whatever you're wanting, it's a good chance that you can make it happen. But you have to move now. Like, you have to decide that now. You have to create that happiness now, live in that moment now, make that now. Because the door will close, the Wheel of Fortune will spin, and then I can't really determine what will be on that side, but it's probably just not going to be as good as things are right now. I'm not saying it's going to be bad, but, and this represents all 4 of the what do you call them? Oh, you know, fixed signs. So you have Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aries. Why do I feel like that's not right? Leo. No. Anyway, represents all of the fixed signs. Okay, moving forward. After that, 7 is your attitude or your feeling. And you're feeling like the hermit. So a little bit, and it's Virgo energy. So it's a little bit of retreating, a little bit of just kind of not wanting to be with people, reclusiveness, not getting out there, not wanting to participate in life. And that's okay. But that's your feeling right now. But you, like I said, it's like you have to turn it around. Like you have to change your attitude, change your feeling. That's the only way to kind of move it forward. The 7 of Pentacles is for your environment. So I feel like, this could be about payoffs, coming into some financial help, or, being satisfied financially, but waiting for even more for payoffs, waiting to see the payoffs, but I feel like there's a little bit of an impatient energy here. But, be patient, change your attitude, change your mind, stay positive. Because in the hopes, this could be hopes or fears. I see it as hopes because it's the sun. It's the happiest card on the bunch. And it's a Leo card. And, it's knowing that in time things are manifesting. You are the only one who can create that, I mean, of course, the universe helps, and your spirit guides help, and but man, energy is what creates movement, and pushes things along, so focus on positive things, focus on yourself, not on other people, because you are the only one who can make changes. You're the only one who can, create the change that you desire. Nobody else can make you happy. You have to be happy within yourself, when it comes to the, I've been hearing a lot about like satisfaction and people satisfying people, whatever. If you can't be satisfied on your own by yourself, nobody else is going to be able to satisfy you. Ever. You have to come with peace. Like, you have to find that within yourself and not depend on anybody else to bring you anything. That's why I'm all about off-grid living and solo living. Yeah, it's good to have friends. It's fun to have people around, but, I think there's some real growth that goes into being alone and liking it, actually really liking it, enjoying it, and not feeling lack or lonely, or, it doesn't mean that you can't have people around or someone with you, but knowing that you are good alone. Like, you don't get bored. You don't, like, you can entertain yourself. Like, you're good, you're good. You're good. And that you're good. Like, you're good. I like that. And then 10 is the King of Wands. So King of Wands, King Dangling. This is your outcome or possible predictions. It could be also a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and, it could be a prediction of somebody coming towards you. It's very fiery energy. It is movement, but, I'm glad he's in the upright, because God knows the King of Wands in the reverse. Just not a very pleasant, just, yeah. We'll call him hoary. Hoary. Anyway, so, he is very fiery, very loving, very romantic, very, you know, sexy king. Male or female, it doesn't have, I'm just talking about masculine, feminine, not male, female, and gender, like gender neutral here. So, you know, but it to me is a masculine energy that is coming through. So, you know, I guess be on the lookout for that. It could be also your energy, you with your own energy, you know, maybe you're feeling very sexy right now, or very, you know, ready to just turn heads or whatever. Who knows? I don't know. But it comes along with the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, he can be a little bit cutting with his words, abrupt. Okay, he's honest, but he can say things sometimes that he's abrasive. Okay, he's a little bit of an abrasive energy, you know, brutally honest. So I feel like this is how you're going to be with the person coming in. So you're probably going to just tell them like it is. Be careful in this energy. Watch your words. Because this is a time of Mercury retrograde, and that can really fuck people up. You know? Like, yeah. Some people can say things they don't mean, being harsh. So just watch that. Yeah. I think it looks good. So if my camera doesn't stop, I'm going to do some Keepers of the Light oracles. I thought that was pretty good reading overall, especially for a Mercury retrograde. I mean, come on. We can't ask for a lot. Not right now. Not right now. Just saying. Let's clear the energy. How's everybody? Everybody doing okay? Everybody? Everybody? Everybody good? Good? Good. Okay. So, yeah. You know, I watched Alchemy in You, and I love her. Nat, shout out to Nat, girl. She did a badass Virgo reading yesterday. It was like 3 parts, and she just puts so much effort and time and energy into her readings, and I really appreciate that. And I just connect with her on, I just love her, you know, and I think she's a great intuitive, she's very connected to spirit, and I love her. I really enjoy watching her, and the Virgo reading was awesome, because I mean, she really dug into like relationships and how we reflect each other, and how, you know, if someone's not there for you, how you want them to be. It's actually you with you. It's because you're not showing up the way, you know, and she went into a lot about feminine and masculine energy, and how, you know, trying to balance that out. And it's like, if somebody's running from a relationship or isn't showing up the way you feel that they should, that's usually you having to face your issues on the masculine feminine side. Because you can't always, like, if you're too much in your water energy and you're carrying that relationship, and like you're the only one carrying that relationship, you know, it could mean that the other person is running from their feminine energy because they aren't embracing that. Because, I mean, what are you running from? Like, I don't think that we've encountered too many people that are that scary, or, you know, and if you've had a connection with somebody, then, you know, put it this way, it's not you. It doesn't probably have anything to do with you. It has to do with them, and they're not wanting to carry or face that feminine energy, and they don't know how to deal with it. Like, they are too much in the masculine, too much, and they are just, it is paralyzing for them, or, so they're unable to show up for you because they're not, they haven't harmonized their masculine, feminine energies. And really, truly, none of us have mastered that usually, but that's where openness and talking about it and, being an adult, showing up for people and, expressing the emotions, which is a very feminine quality, a feminine quality is to learn how to receive. And, I think when a feminine, when she's giving, then she's too much in the masculine energy too. So it's like, sitting back, letting it go, letting them deal with their shit, and learning how to receive the love, and not always be the giver or, the carrier of the relationship, if you're constantly doing or being the one, that it's not fair. It's not equal. It's not balanced. And, it's all about balance and balancing those two out, because it's like, it has nothing to do with sex. It has nothing to do, I did like she touched on sex and intimacy and how, if we think about it, why are we having sex with people? Why are we intimate with people? Because you're creating something. Like it's energy, you're creating energy, you're exchanging energy. And if you're not connected in some way, what's the point? Like, what, because it feels good? Okay, great. I could think of 10 other things that feel good. Probably not that good, but you know what I'm saying? Like, but does it really feel good with someone you don't really like or aren't really connected to? Like one night stand? Like, what is that fulfilling? Like, think about, and especially like if you're doing it over and over and over and over again with different people, you're not fulfilling anything. You're not fulfilling a need with yourself. I think some people think they are. Maybe the need the fulfillment of boredom, and I don't get it. I don't get it. I did it for a long time. I don't understand it anymore. And it's become a choice of mine it's just worthless to have connections with somebody you're not connected to. It's just silly. So, yeah, I don't know. Kalima, facing fear. There you go, facing fear. And that's the thing, like, yeah, facing fear. And then we have Freya, phases and cycles, and Lady Nada, heart awakening. Pretty much on point. Kalima, facing fear, major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. Like I said, I'm making better choices. That's the only way you are becoming more spiritually in tune, more guided to source, finding your abilities and your empowerment, your self-empowerment, and your, your soul's mission. And I do this for fun. I do it a lot for me, and I do it because it does help me connect with spirit, and hearing me say these things out loud helps me refine and fine-tune the things that I want in my life and the things I want to see. So saying it out loud just makes them more real. I don't know. Freya, phases and cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. Like I said, letting go of the thought that they don't want, that they don't want you, or it's your fault that they're not there, or you're taking all of the blame. It was like, okay, I mean, it truly is like, it's me, not you. It's you, not me. You know, like, anyway, Spirit puts people in your life at the times they need to be in your life. So thank God or Spirit, if they're not around, there's probably a good reason why. You probably don't want them to be around because they might not be in a good place. I don't know. You know, it's like sometimes when it hurts, it might be for the best. You know, it's almost like the parent being like, well, it's for your own good, you know, and it's like, it's kind of Spirit. It's probably for your own good, to be honest. So you might just consider that. Lady Nada, Heart Awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. Oh my God. Yeah, like I said, it's a balance. Loving yourself is a balance. You know, you have to see your dark side to find the light, you know, and, you know, some people are going through it right now. Just give them the grace, be patient, and love unconditionally. That's all you can do. I mean, if they treat you like shit, then no, that's not your job. You can love them from afar, and you can wish them well, but you don't have to